Here's your KDLT Sports.
And welcome back. The South Dakota High School Football Championships continued today down at the Dome with the 11B matchup this afternoon. And this was like a heavyweight bout. This game featuring two teams rich in winning tradition as Tri-Valley, the defending champs, and they've won 3 titles the last 5 years, take the lead on this Page to Burgraff pass. That was the only point scored in the first half. Third quarter, Ben Connett just gets to the pylon. They kick the extra point, so it's 7-6 Warriors when the key play of the game happens. Watch this very closely now. Page rolls out, loses the ball right before his knee touches, and the same guy that scored the game-winning touchdown last Saturday, Isaiah Oldlodge, picks it up and goes 62 yards for the Warriors. Now, it looks like they've got it won 13-6, but back come the Mustangs. Right at the end of the game, the pass is tipped and intercepted by Tanner Fritz. The Warriors win the title 13-6. Afterwards, we talked to Fritz and his head coach.
Our turnovers are the biggest part of any game, and we don't turn the ball over much, and we've been getting key turnovers, and that's just how it worked out tonight.
But down 6-0 at halftime, our guys weren't panicked. They just knew we had to make some plays because we didn't first half. But defensively, unbelievable effort. I think we stopped them 4 times in the red zone. They don't do that against a team like that very often, so it's a credit to our defense.
Winner with 6 shutouts during the year. Just a tremendous, stifling defense. As Dan said, they stopped Tri-Valley several times in the red zone, including that pick at the end of the game to seal the victory as the Warriors finish up a perfect season at 12-0. Another defending champion tried to keep the hardware in the 11A game tonight as Del Rapids took on Harrisburg, and Cole Langer was a beast. We showed him earlier in this year, and we said he was in beast mode. He was again tonight. That touchdown made it 7-0. Watch this touchdown. Try to tackle this guy. He's 245 pounds. Get out of the way. He goes to the end zone. It's 14-0 now in favor of Dells, and they are just getting cranked up. Brandon White says, what can we do to stop these guys? Their super sophomore, Riley Schmidt. Watch the juking here. He's in the open. 55 yards for the touchdown on a senior-laden team. This kid played a big role for his team this year. 55 yards for the touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns on the night. And right before halftime, Lane LeBrun says, hey, I think I want to get into the act and score. So he does. 2-point conversion makes it 28-0 at halftime. Your final 47-0. Warriors finish up 11-1. They win their 4th title, and they defend last year's championship as well. Well, the Jackrabbit men tipped off the regular season with a tough opponent tonight. They were at Alabama. Nate Walters wasn't the slightest bit, he was not intimidated. He throws down his number. See, his number's 3. This is a 2. He had 12 in the first half, 30 in the game. Jacks were leading by 13 in the first half. They fell behind, but with just seconds left, Tony Fegan from Madison ties it at 67. Looks like they're going to OT. But watch what happens at the buzzer. Oh, my goodness. And look at the Tide. They act like they have just won the national championship. Well, their football team might, although I think the Aggies are going to beat them tomorrow. But that says a lot about the way they feel about beating South Dakota State. Tough loss for the Jacks. They played great. Northern loses to UNC Pembroke. More men's basketball scores for you as we roll through the scoreboard. Northwestern rolled to a 95-28 win. Women's hoops, USD losing at Cleveland State. Pittsburgh State ranked 3 in the country, a big winner there. Indiana Wesleyan, number 4 in the country, beats Northwestern, number 2 in the country, and Dorrit was a winner big as well. More scores for you. In the USHL, the Stampede win 5-0 as Lindgren with his first ever shutout. Zeb Knudsen and Kravchenko each had 2 goals. They're home tomorrow night on pink ice. Dawson Boyd wins. The Blackjacks victorious. They'll play at 9 a.m. in the championship game in the Dome next Saturday. No final score in on Jackson County Central. Spirit Lake plays tomorrow in the Iowa semifinals. Volleyball, Winona State 3-1. Concordia beats USF 3-1. Northern shuts out Bemidji State. SMSU has won its 19th straight match in NDSU over SDSU 3-1. More spots to the state AA volleyball tournament on the line tonight as the AA regions were played. Roosevelt at home against Lincoln. That's Ashley Wilson with a beautiful kill. Ashley Beamer with a big night for the Riders. She's a senior. She didn't want her career to end. Steph Buss, one of the better players around. Big night for her. She had 11 kills for Lincoln, but as she simply couldn't win it by herself, Beener was really good. Get out of the way as she goes up and hammers one down. She had 16 kills on the night. Here's a nice soft touch one as Roosevelt wins in 3 straight. Watertown surprising Yankton, 3-2 down in Yankton tonight. So these 4 winners all go to the state tournament next week. Huron and Mitchell both win in 2AA. Well, the Jackrabbits have their biggest game of the year Saturday in Fargo. This dramatic last-second touchdown last Saturday at Southern Illinois made this coming Saturday's game take on even more importance than the Dakota marker.
The border marker is a special game, and it's a special award, a special trophy. And I can't tell you that we think about that during the game. We don't talk about it. But at the end of the game, when you're able to pick it up and take it home where it's supposed to be, it's a special feeling.
But the Missouri Valley Conference title is at stake. And for the Jacks in particular, a playoff spot. The Bison, with 1 loss, are still ranked #1 and are national defending champions. By the way, the T-Wolves won again tonight. They are 4-1, best start in 11 years. We'll be right back.